Hey everyone, so I don't normally do vacuum videos, but I always want to do a video on this Shark robot vacuum just because I like it so much. All right, so I've got this Shark vacuum, which has actually been fantastic. Had this for a couple years now, and honestly, I love it. It not only just vacuums around normal surfaces areas, but it gets underneath chairs, couches, everything that normally pretty much never gets vacuumed. So I love it for that. In that the only thing I have to do is, and I have this set to run 3 days a week. Almost every time it runs, maybe every other time, you know, I come here, empty this. After you run this the first week or so, after it gets underneath everything where you normally don't vacuum, this becomes a little bit less empty. But I tell you, it's always has a bunch of dirt in there. Way more than I would think that it would have, being that it goes every other day. We've only got, 2 to 4 people in this house. So I love it. Anyway, highly recommend one of these vacuums. I'll put all the links below. What I really love is when I know by the front door or the garage entrance, when I know those areas are particularly dirty, or anywhere, maybe at a party in a certain area, something is particularly dirty, you can program it. You can set it to just not randomly vacuum the entire house, but hit a particular area and you can tell it to vacuum it at a higher level, do like a cross pattern or hit it from both sides. You can turn a vacuum power up. Anyway, that part is really, really cool. Otherwise, I just let it run 3 times a week and just have to remember to empty this. You could probably empty it once a week, but I like to empty it out more because when this thing is more empty, it vacuums better. Well, let me tell you one of the downsides is, and maybe I just need to reprogram the house again. I'm not sure. I may have moved the base around. We moved the base around a couple times. But this does not find its way back to the base, I would say, like half the time. So that seems like way too many times. However, still like it. It's still way better than vacuuming myself. So that's one of the downsides. Other than that, I haven't had any problem with it unless it picks up something you leave on the floor. So you kind of have to check out your floor, make sure you don't have any, receipts or bigger items, because it will get caught up in the vacuum and probably just stop. The vacuum stops. You get a warning on your phone saying that your vacuum stopped. And then you have to take it out of the rollers or whatever. Those are really the only downsides to this vacuum. So I'll put a link for this vacuum and any comparable Shark vacuums. They might not even make this exact model any longer, but this one was great. Again, Vac Mop. I'll put the comparable one there. Otherwise, you could see it's bumps into things all the time. It's not one of those super smart vacuums that vacuums in a pattern. It just kind of randomly bounces all over the place. I saw these videos before that compared the two, which one actually vacuumed better. A guy did a test in a room, and it all worked out to be about the same at the end of the day. By the time this thing is done randomly going around 3 times a week, it kind of hits everything. Will it hit my entire house? Living room, dining room, kitchen, all the hallways every time it goes out? No, it won't. Maybe by the end of the week it'll hit all that. My wife will complain sometimes, though. She'll be looking, well, look, it doesn't seem like it did anything because I'm finding some stuff over here in the corner. It's like, well, yeah, it'll get to it one day. If you're not happy with that, though, you can program it. You could say, okay, I want to do this room here, this certain space that you program in the app on Monday, this one on Tuesday, whatever. You can do anything you want with that app, or just manually say, hey, I want you to vacuum right now in this certain spot. So there's a lot of different options with these vacuums in this one here, and they're not that much money. And again, just having to pull this nasty hair out once every, couple years or so, it's kind of worth it. So that's it. Honestly, highly recommend this Shark vacuum here. It's done good by me. And just overall, if you're thinking, should I even get any kind of a robot vacuum? I say yes, definitely. It's made my life easier, and I think it keeps the floors overall cleaner. I did notice a difference day to day. There's just more vacuuming going on. It's all there is to it. I'm not vacuuming 3 times a week. No way. So yeah, highly recommend robot vacuums. And this one in particular has done good by me for the last 2 years.